All right. So next up, man, we have FAMU protesting. Players protesting, man. Fam, this is crazy. I don't know how a big time HBCU like this, man, could, for one, have one compliance officer in charge of 300, 400, 500 student athletes. Like, how do you have one in charge of all of that? Like, this whole situation is crazy, man. So we are about to watch, what the news has said about, FAMU and what FAMU is doing. We gotta find out, man. I gotta find out what's going on.
The same thing, expect different results, right? That's the definition of insanity.
Words today from Florida A&M University head football coach Willie Simmons as the team looks to move forward from player certification issues. Instead of making the trip to UNC Friday, at least 20 players were told that they would not be playing. Thanks for joining us. I'm Channing Frampton.
And I'm Ava Van Valen.
And you know what's crazy about that? So what I found out is, when it came to like the 7 offensive linemen, so apparently it got bumped up to like 10 or 11, and one of the players flew to North Carolina late, and I think it was a true freshman TJ Dumars or something. He plays on the offensive line, so apparently they had more than just 7 offensive linemen. So
tonight, the university is working to get those players certified ahead of the next matchup. Even still, it doesn't seem as though challenges within the athletics department will be resolved just yet. 89 players are now calling on the university to fix issues in athletics in a letter addressed to Dr. Robinson. ABC 27 Sports Director Allison Posey got a copy of that letter this afternoon. She joins us in studio.
From not receiving financial aid to feeling underappreciated. Those are 2 of 5 main issues the Florida A&M football team outlined in this 7-page letter to FAMU President Dr. Larry Robinson. They feel those are issues that have been kept within the university structure, but, quote, since they have not been adequately resolved, the team has now released this letter.
At Clemson, I never had a coach check my class. Not one position coach at Clemson ever walked into a class and checked to see if I was there.
Florida A&M head football coach Willie Simmons outlining some of the issues FAMU football players face as student athletes during his weekly news conference on Monday.
Our coaches every night, they coaches in study hall with our young men, monitoring them. But we're not certified tutors, we're not certified learning specialists. And so we provide the support physically to show them that we care about their academics. But if a young man needs help in math or science or writing a paper, one, it's illegal for us to help them do that because we're not certified tutors. And that's what.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if I got this right. So, maybe I've been out the loop for so long, but I've never heard of it for it to be illegal for a coach to help out a student, especially if they need help in study hall. Like, I don't know where that came from. I don't know how long that's been a thing, but I know when I was on the team, we never had tutors. It was just us in study hall and the coaches there monitoring us whenever we was in study hall. And if we ever needed help, we always went to our coaches, regardless if they didn't know or not. But I never heard for it to be illegal. That's absolutely crazy. I've never heard that ever.
But some of those shortfalls are.
Those shortfalls outlined in a letter ABC 27 received Monday afternoon addressed to FAMU President Dr. Larry Robinson. The letter has 5 main bullet points. The first, financial aid, and how the team is not receiving it in a timely manner. The second, academic support and compliance, how the department is understaffed. The third, summer school, how this summer the team says they were not provided housing or meals. The fourth,
Fam, what? Yo, what the hell is going on at FAMU, dog? No housing for summer school? Fam, as small as Livingstone is, even they were provided housing for summer school. And as important as FAMU is, there should be no way that FAMU ain't being supported. athletically or not, like if you're just a regular student, there's no way that FAMU should be going through anything like this. Like this is ridiculous. It's absolutely nuts.
Underrepresentation and how no student athletes are on the search committee for the next athletic director. And finally, the fifth, underappreciation, how the current athletic administration has reduced the number of tickets athletes receive to games from 4 to 2. While Simmons acknowledges being a low-resource institution, you have to be innovative. FAMU has to do better for their athletes.
We've chronicled the advising issues that we faced, whether it be academic advising or, through their department. There's just some discrepancies in the consistency of the communication. And so, again, there are a myriad of problems that we face, but all of them are fixable.
Now, Simmons did say that Dr. Robinson has made a commitment to get things fixed, and he is optimistic about where they are headed. Now, we did reach out to the university multiple times today for a statement on this letter and how they would address compliance issues. So far, we have received nothing.
All right, thank you, Allison.
Dog. This is, all right, Howard, Jackson State, Southern, Grambling, A&T. And I'm only bringing those names up because I know that those are like the pillars when we're talking about HBCUs, period. I'm not even talking about athletics. I'm talking about in terms of historically. Like, when you're speaking about HBCUs, like, those are the few names that are going to be brought up. So, for FAMU to be going through what they're going through currently, it's an absolute disgrace. I would think that people would be running to these big-time HBCUs to be a part of the staff, and for FAMU, for one, to be understaffed, and then for them, and then for the football team to be going through what they're going through. Dog, who is to blame here? Like, is it the athletic director himself? Like, is it like the president? Like, who is to blame here? Like somebody has to do something. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, there should be no way that FAMU should be going through this. You know what I'm saying? But I hope something gets done, because I don't want this to be going over FAMU's head for the entire season. Like, it shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So then they have a big time game coming up, and they shouldn't be having to prepare for a game and having to go through this. Because, hell, even after the season is over, we would hope that this kind of problem won't be going on. So I just hope that FAMU can get this straightened out sooner rather than later. Because this is crazy. FAMU should not be going through anything like this, man. So, I hope they get it together, for real, or fire the AD or something. Get a new AD or something.